Hello, class. Well, today we're going to be talking about the slope-intercept form of an equation. So, there is a special form of, well, you guessed it, equation. EQ. Whoop. Okay, and this is a very specific form of an equation, but it's going to be y equals mx plus b. Okay, y equals mx plus b. And each of these letters has a very specific meaning in that equation. Let's take a look at those. So, first of all, the y is the y coordinate of a given point on the line. So, if you remember, you have coordinates, and in that, you have this ordered pair here, and you have x, y. Okay? So that y and this y would be the same. Okay, these two y's, the exact same thing. M is simply going to be the slope of the line. That would be the rate of change, the vertical change over the horizontal change, or the change in y divided by the change in x. Okay, so if we have our line here, okay, you got a line, okay, there's our axes, okay, and so we're talking about change in y over change in x, okay? That's your slope right there. There's your slope. How quickly is that changing? If you're looking at a word problem, you're looking at a lot of things like per, okay, or each, stuff like that. Those are going to be specific words that are telling you that you're looking at the slope there in a word problem. The x is simply the x coordinate of the same given point on the line. So if you have a given point on this line, say right about, I don't know, here, okay, I would have an x and a y for that point, okay? This y would be that y, that x would be that x right there, okay? And then, of course, the b is the y-intercept of the line, okay? That's going to be the initial condition, the beginning. That's why I think it's a b there. So the y equals mx plus b, where beginning, okay? And that'd be right here, okay? That's your y-intercept. That's going to be where the line crosses the y-axis, okay? So those are what the four different letters in the slope-intercept form of the equation mean. Let's take a look at how they can be used. Okay, there are a number of problems you could be asked based on this. Okay, based on the slope-intercept form of an equation, there are a bunch of different problems you could be asked on this. So for example, example one, find the slope and the y-intercept for the line. Y equals -2/5 x plus 6. Well, you know that y equals mx plus b, okay? The slope is going to be m, and b is going to be the y-intercept. Well, in this case, the slope is simply -2/5, okay? And the y-intercept is going to be +6, okay? +6. Example 2, find the slope and the y-intercept of this line. Okay, again, y equals mx plus b. Here, slope is going to be +2. In this case, the y-intercept, because it's -6, the y-intercept is going to be -6. Okay, so far so good. Example 3, write an equation. Okay, so this time they're not giving the equation, but they give us the slope and a y-intercept. So again, y equals mx plus b. Well, I'm going to plug in what we know, our slope, our y-intercept. So y equals our slope, -1/2 x, and then our y-intercept here is going to be -7. Okay, if this has been a +7, we would have gone -1/2 x plus 7. But because it's a negative y-intercept, I'm simply going to go -7. Okay, No problem. Okay, write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line with the slope -2/3 and a y-intercept of 6. So again, y equals mx plus b. Got my m right here. I got my b right here. So I'm just going to plug everything in. Y equals -2/3 x. In this case, I'm going to go plus 6, okay, because it's a positive 6. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, last problem. Okay, graph the line with the equation y equals 5/4 x minus 2. Okay, here's a big deal. You have slope-intercept form. They gave you the equation. Now they want you to graph it. Okay, well, we know that y equals 5/4 x minus 2. We know that this is our slope. This is our y-intercept, okay? So we're going to plot our b, and then we're going to use m for more points. Really easy. This is probably one of the most fundamental skills you should have taken out of Algebra 1. So our b, our beginning, is going to be -2. So on my y-axis, I'm going to put a point right here at -2. Okay, then I'm going to use my, get out of there. Okay, then I'm going to use my slope, my m, for more points. Well, my slope here is 5/4. Okay, remember that's the same thing as my rise over my run. Okay, so if I'm starting here, I can go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got another point right there. Up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go. That is your equation. I could also, okay, I could also go down 5, left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason for that is if I have a negative divided by a -5 over -4, that's going to simplify again to a positive 5/4. Okay, and there is your line. Okay, so that's it. That's a fundamental example of how to use the slope-intercept form. If you have any questions, please see me in class. Thank you.